Making a theme for your Instagram and scheduling your Instagram posts is crucial for curating a consistent feed, but it can be pretty confusing at first. So let's see how I edit my Instagram photos and schedule them. What's up guys, it's Ashnichrist. Welcome back to my channel where I teach you to pursue your dreams and learn to stream, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I schedule and edit my Instagram posts. This is for you, Puppitical, over on Instagram. Okay, I got you. As I've said in previous videos, having a theme for your Instagram is really important because it helps all of the images seem cohesive and like they all go together. And so if you guys can find a theme that you can stick with consistently for a few photos, that is going to make your Instagram stand out from all of those people that are just posting randomly. But you probably have a ton of interests, and it can be super hard kind of sorting through all of those interests to figure out what you want to specifically theme your Instagram about. But I'm here to tell you that if you want to change your theme from time to time, that it's also totally okay. It can be really fun to go from one theme to another and to find out the best kind of artistic way to do that. Personally, right now my theme is very dark edited photos with a lot of plants. I also like to include kind of sultry photos of myself and just other things that I really enjoy. So you'll find a lot of books or home decor, and I like to talk about Twitch in my descriptions, and I like to talk about my life and how Instagram has impacted my life in a positive way. That's personally what my Instagram is about, and if that helps you figure out what you want yours to be about, awesome. In this video that comes up, I'm actually going to show you guys how to edit and schedule your Instagram posts. So scheduling your Instagram posts, I think, is just absolutely crucial because it helps so much. It really helps you stay consistent with Instagram whenever you're scheduling. So I use an app called Later, and that link is down below in the description, as well as the app for the actual application I use, or the link for the actual application that I use, which is Lightroom, which I absolutely love as well because you can actually save your settings from a photo and copy those settings onto another photo. So it makes editing photos for Instagram take that long. It's absolutely amazing and I love it. I use an app called Lightroom, and there's a link for that down in the description. This is the way that it opens up. It does come with a free trial with like all of the features, but after the free trial is over, you're still able to use Lightroom even after that. So to add a new photo, what you do is just remix. You just go down to the plus, and let's say we're just gonna do this one. We'll add that. This isn't actually a photo that I would usually put on my Instagram, but just like for this little tutorial, we'll go with this one. Now I have all of my settings saved, and this is the thing that I really love about Lightroom, is that once you have found a way that you like to edit your photos, you can just go into the photo, and of course it has to load up for a second. You go into the photo, you can actually copy the settings, and then you go back to your new photo, and you paste the settings. And so it makes editing photos really easy. Obviously, if I was putting this one on Instagram, I would probably up the exposure a little bit because it's a little dark, or maybe I'd turn up the blacks. But just to let you guys know, like this software is so awesome. The ability to copy and paste settings makes it so easy for Instagram, and so you can really maintain that continuity of your Instagram feed because you're just pasting the same settings on every photo, and photo editing takes almost no time at all. But for these specific photos, what I do is I go and bump up the clarity a little bit. I like to turn the dehaze up because sometimes there's too much light, and as you can tell, it just kind of like kills that haziness factor of sunlight. So that's really nice. I like to put that around like maybe 22 or so. No vignette, nothing else other than clarity and dehaze, and then this is what it looks like if you like bump up the clarity a little more. I don't like it to be super clarified, so I just like a little regular. And I throw down the saturation on it because all of my photos I'm looking to kind of keep them very moody and dark, and the vibrance goes down as well on that. Temperature stays the same for everything. I don't mess with the tint. You can actually go in here and like change the saturation of specific colors. Like I've done that with a lot of the reds, otherwise the skin seems to turn out really red. So I've gone down and I've just kind of turned down the saturation individually on all the pinks and reds. And then you go to this section, which is your light section. I did bump down the exposure on this one a little bit, and I would probably keep it like this and then just like edit out a little bit of the bottom, since Instagram's not going to take all of this photo anyways. It's a little too large for it. Threw up the contrast a little bit, the highlights went down. I could probably keep them a little further up, but just with the feed that I'm going for right now, I really like this dark kind of moody theme with lots of plants. It's very, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even remember, but just a very minute color palette that is like grays, blacks, whites, and this cream color that I have on my walls tends to pop up quite a bit too. Turn the shadows down, and then it's pretty simple. As you can see, I really like this software. And oh, and you can also go in and crop it. So if I was doing like an Instagram photo, usually I do maybe like a 5x7, since that's usually about what they crop to, and so I do it to like here-ish. And this is actually something I might consider putting on my Insta now, so that's cool. It's not great photo quality. Whenever you pick a photo to put on Instagram, you want to make sure that it's really good quality. This one's just a little blurry, so I might not actually use it, but it's still really good. It still looks cool. It looks like something unique that I would throw up there. And then once you've edited it, as you can see, it fixes over in this little preview feature, so now you can actually see what the edited photo looks like instead. And it's super easy. I can just go in, copy the settings, and I don't want to wait for this to load, but go and copy the settings and then paste them on any other photo that I pull in. So it's super simple. Like I said, the URL for, or the link for this, what am I saying? The link for this is down below if you guys are interested in using Lightroom. It's super awesome. And then after I've edited the photo, what I'll do is I will go over to Later. And Later is what I use to schedule all my photos. You can see down here it says schedule, and you can see all the photos that I've already posted with Later, and then the ones that are coming up for my Instagram feed. And what'll happen is with this app, whenever I have scheduled a post, so let's see, let's go to media, let's upload that photo that we just took. So we just go to gallery, go to Adobe Lightroom. Oh, actually we didn't save it, hang on. So you have to save it first, and that's super easy. Save to device, highest available quality, and then it takes just a second. And then we go back over to Later, and we bring in the one that we just made, and so we upload it there. Go over to the scheduler, and oh wait, click on this, here we go, and create a post. And then actually in all of my posts, what I'll do for the description is just copy the one that I had before it. This one doesn't have a caption, so let's go to this one. Here we go. Alright, select all, copy, and I use this as like a template for my descriptions, so it makes that really easy as well. I don't have to think up a new description and format everything the same every single time. So we go back over to media, go to the photo that we edited and uploaded, create a post, paste the description, and then I'll go through and just change all of this stuff in the very first section before this first set of dashes. And so I'll just say something like update people about my day, or give them like a tip for Twitch, or talk about social media, or just something that has to do with Twitch and online content creation. And then sometimes I do this little follow train thing to try and help people get to know each other more in the space and get to know each other's content and stuff. So then we would just go next, and we can pick a time to schedule it. Let's say we want to do it for like the 26th. Oops. Go to the 26th. You can tell it what time you actually want it to post. So we'll say definitely not at 58 minutes. Let's do it at like 4 p.m. and then done. And then the post is scheduled. You can actually go back into your schedule and see that it shows up there. And so this is the preview feature. It also has the list feature.
so you can see whenever your photos are coming out in a list, or if you like to see the actual preview. And the reason I like the preview too is that you can change things. You can change the order of your posts if you go to this preview feature and just tap a photo and hold it. And so you're able to like switch photos around. I'm really screwing myself up here because now I'm gonna have to go through and edit all of these later. But you can switch photos around, and it just makes it really easy for you to see how your Instagram's gonna be laid out for future posts. So you make sure that you're not posting the same photos twice in a row or on top of each other, and just you have this visually beautiful kind of like not, I guess, visually planned, what am I trying to say? You have this visually planned feed. And then it edits it for you and you're done. And so yeah, that's basically all I do to make an Instagram post. Then after that and everything is scheduled, I'll actually get an alert on my phone that will tell me that it's time for me to post to Instagram, and the description will automatically will automatically copy to my clipboard. And so I'll open that post, which will send me directly to Instagram, and I'll paste the stuff from my clipboard into the description. And so it just makes it super easy, very simple. I will do a photo shoot like every Saturday, and then edit all the photos really quickly, set them all up in later, and schedule them all throughout the week, and I don't have to worry about taking any more photos or setting up my Instagram at all for the rest of the week. So I love this. As much as you guys can, I think being proactive about your content and just being proactive and bulk editing, bulk filming, bulk recording, bulk anything that you can do in bulk to make this easier on yourself, the better. Let me know down below in the comments what your Instagram account is so I can follow you and check your stuff out. And if you're new here, slap me on the face right below this video for videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central on how you can pursue your dreams and learn to stream. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! I'm sick.